Okay, to make this lovely Kanda chi bhaji, or you could say besan wala kanda, you're going to need a nice non-stick pan with just about 1 tablespoon of oil. And once the oil is nice and hot, I'm going to add half a teaspoon of cumin seeds, half a teaspoon of mustard seeds. Lovely. And these are almost getting nice and hot. At this stage, I'm going to add my chopped spring onions. So these are about 3 bunches which I have chopped into smaller pieces, including the onion part of them, as you can see. Just adding them here to my cooking dish. Lovely. And we're just going to lightly fry this along together. Lovely. So give this good 2 to 3 minutes on low flame until they are slightly softened, and keep stirring occasionally. So after about 3 to 4 minutes, as you see, my spring onions have been nicely frying. This is all on medium flame, so keep stirring. Lovely. I'm now going to add about 1 teaspoonful of ginger garlic paste. Okay. And 1 tomato finely chopped. Okay. Now ensure you take a real nice ripe tomato for this recipe, because you want it to blend really fast with your spring onions, because remember they're already half cooked since you've been stirring them for 3 to 4 minutes. So take a nice ripe tomato for this, because you're adding it at a stage where it's already done. Lovely. Keep stirring this. Now I'm just going to give a minute or two for the tomatoes to kind of get squashed real good and release their moisture into the dish, so that it helps, the moisture of the tomatoes will help cook the spring onions. So I'm just going to cover this up and let this cook for a minute. Okay, so now that the tomatoes have got nicely squashed, as you can see, I'm going to add half a teaspoonful of red chilli powder, quarter teaspoonful of cumin powder, quarter teaspoonful of turmeric powder, quarter teaspoonful of garam masala powder. Mix all this real good. Okay, let this cook for another minute, a minute and a half. Okay, so this I'm going to add a pinch of Kashmiri chilli powder, just to get a nice red color. Just a pinch, because we don't want it to be far too red. Add just about quarter teaspoonful of salt. Okay, mix this real good and get the flame on slow now. Okay, now add 1 teaspoonful of chickpea powder or gram flour or besan, as they call it in India. Okay, mix this real good. Lovely. Just keep mixing this, and this is done, guys. It's actually shrunk, so always remember to use more quantity of the spring onions or spinach, because these are vegetables that will shrink. Lovely. So this nice besan or chickpea flour will give a nice roasty flavor as well. So serve this nice and piping hot with Indian flatbread, roti, naan, or just tadka dal and steamed rice, and it's going to be amazing. Enjoy.